Hey crafters and dreamers, it's your favourite BAFTA and RTS winning director, Jordan Hollywood Hogg here, and I'm with my good friend Simon, who's a location manager.
Hello.
And I'm just going to ask Simon a couple of questions about how Simon got in the industry.
God, how did I get into the industry?
Yeah.
I was training to be a ski instructor, and I did my back in twice, and I knew someone in telly, so I became a location assistant on, I think it was Silent Witness. No, it wasn't. It was something called Red Cap. We used to call it Red Cap.
Is that with Red Cap? Is that with that woman off EastEnders?
Thames Southwick, yes, indeed. So I got on that, and it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it, and worked my way up then. But in those days, you had to be a location assistant or unit manager much longer than you do nowadays.
Yeah.
The promotion is quite quicker nowadays. So I was a unit manager for like 5 years or something before I even got promoted.
Cool.
So,
and what does a location assistant and unit manager do?
well, a location assistant is mainly just manning something that has to be looked after, like if a location manager asks you to make sure that crew don't step on the carpet with their muddy shoes, or you're just making sure people park correctly in the car park. It's not really defined or very difficult to do. So they make it deliberately quite easy, but it's just carrying out tasks and carrying orders and stuff.
And as well as that, what does a location manager do?
Well, then of course we're going back to the unit manager thing. You go from location assistant to unit manager. Unit manager is more complex. You're talking about getting. Crew can never be given an excuse to be late to work, or artists or anything like that. So it's all about maps and car parks and what 3 words and stuff like that nowadays, and just making sure that everyone knows how to get to work and it's signed up and stuff like that. So and then it moves on to the location manager, and that's really disseminating the script, same as like you do. But so you look at the scripts and then you figure out kind of sly what you can afford. What you can afford to film at, where you can, and how many options you want the director to see or the director does want to see. But it's all finding it realistically. Just, you don't want to go somewhere and you realise afterwards that you can't afford it, or you're making fake promises to the director. So stuff like that, really. So it's organising and managing the location and contracting them. Nice. It's all about terms and conditions and legal stuff as well, but that's boring stuff.
Cool. And how do you go about initially finding locations?
Well, obviously it pays to know the area, but that being said, you can just rock up somewhere you've never been before and just do a load of research and then find out exactly what it works and what fits the script. But yeah, it's generally having a bit of knowledge of the area, but also just being really into the storyline and really into characters and stuff. And if you read about a character, you imagine where they would live. So we try and do that. We try and use our imagination and then find what fits it.
That's very cool. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate it. So, dreamers, keep dreaming. And today's question is, how old was Orson Welles when he did Citizen Kane? Remember, James Dean Cool, John Wayne Tough. Keep dreaming.
Oh, I've got an Orson Welles story.
Oh, here we go. Go for it.
Apparently, Orson Welles met Oscar Wilde at a crossroads.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
No.
They apparently went into the local radio station and recorded an interview about it on this very same day.
Wow.
There we are.
That is very, very cool. Bit of inside knowledge there, guys. Okay, keep dreaming. James Dean Cool, John Wayne Tough. Bye-bye.